Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we are here in New Home, guys, and I have been very, very busy since the last episode, doing daily upon daily upon daily. There is a lot to explore here in Nazjatar. As you can see, I have a good portion of the map explored, and there is a lot of nonsense here. There's so many enemies. It's like one of the most condensed areas I've seen. I think even more so than Argus. And when there's been World Quest, I've normally been getting those if there's been any kind of gear or mana pearls. And I've also, a ton of different items have dropped. And it's mostly just kind of flavor stuff to give buffs. And it starts a quest, you go ahead and turn it in. And so you guys haven't really missed much, other than the fact that I am here with Vim Breinhardt as our companion. And one of the primary reasons that is, let's go over here to the conch shell. I have got everyone to rank 3 except for Vim. So we're getting there. Trying to get everyone up to rank 3, and then I'll go back to Neri and we'll just keep on keeping on. Now, in terms of the mana pearls, we are currently at 115 prismatic mana pearls. In terms of the benthic armor, I've got a chest piece. I think that's the only thing I currently have on. Oh wait, no, I got some gloves too. And I've got 385 belt, pants, and boots that we can use the pearls to upgrade. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk to Finder Palta here.
What's mine is yours.
If you find anything else in those chests that you don't need, feel free to bring it over my way. Found a few of them myself. Don't look like they belong to the Naga, probably someone that lived in the city. Some are locked tight by arcane magic. Seen the Naga taking those back with them. Probably got the good stuff in there. I don't know much more than that. If you want a history lesson, I'd snoop around the city ruins.
Search in Zin Ashari for information about the strange arcane chests.
Everything has its purpose.
Now, I think that has something to do... Okay, that's over here in the unexplored area. We also have a quest called Locate Mardiva's Laboratory. There's been these strange arcane devices around the area, and when you touch them, someone named Mardiva shows up and kind of talks to you. It's very similar to Oculith. And I have the quest. This rather large jewel has an inscription etched on its base. Property of Mardiva's. If found, please return to my laboratory. Perhaps this laboratory can still be found somewhere, which is right over here at the Ashari Terrace. So lots to do. Let's go ahead and turn this into Lorthamar. This was down into Nazjatar, and I believe that we are going to get another upgrade. Yes, we are, to the Heart of Azeroth.
We have made many sacrifices.
Excellent work. Your efforts have helped us rebuild our supplies and gained our friends some much-needed combat experience. They have entrusted us with this item, which appears to be quite magical. I cannot harness the power, but perhaps your Heart of Azeroth can. Take it. May it do us some good in this strange place.
Infuse your Heart of Azeroth with the memory of lucid dreams. Clear your mind and attune yourself with the Heart of Azeroth, increasing your energy generation rate by 100% for 12 seconds. Oh, so it's another adrenaline. Your spells and abilities have a chance to refund 50% of the energy spent on them and heal you for 8,346. I like that. I like that a lot.
There's no telling what awaits us within this land. We cannot press forward without first knowing exactly what we're up against. Although our new allies have suffered greatly at the hands of the Naga, their hardships will not be in vain. The Kelpfin should have invaluable knowledge of Ashara's forces. With their help, we might be able to learn more about how our enemies operate. Speak with Neri and see what insight she can provide. Speak with Neri to learn more about the Naga within Nazjatar.
If we are to push further into Azshara's realm and obtain the Tidestone, we will need to know the lay of the land.
Hey, how about we talk to Lysra? She knows all about ley lines. Don't you? And never mind, that's out of my department.
So before we have a chat with Neri...
We share what we've got.
Oh, so this is relatively cheap. Now, all of this benthic armor has different buffs, as you can, and it's random because I have gotten multiples of the same. So this one that I currently have, you do increased damage to aberrations in Nazjatar and the Eternal Palace. Your speed is increased by 115, and gain 221 mastery for 12 seconds after killing an aberration in Nazjatar or the Eternal Palace. So that's kind of cool. The other ones have been like increased damage for increased threat, which is not exactly something that a rogue wants. So, because we have so many jewels, let's go ahead and... Am I wearing benthic boots? No, I am not. Let's go ahead and get the full set, and then we can just upgrade it later. Like soulbound. I would like the helmet, please. And the spalders. A cloak. Gauntlet. And I think the only thing I need is boots. I've got everything... Oh, wait. I've got the gauntlet already. Yoink. Turn those back. It's bracers I'm needing. Okay. I think we are in good shape here.
One day at a time, friend.
Yeah, you're telling me. Fathom Stalker head cover. Fathom Stalker shoulder pads. Lovely. Want to go ahead and get those upgraded. Storm Surger. What's the buff? You have access to Murloc Trader's special stocks. Ooh. And your spells and abilities have a chance to deal physical damage to all nearby enemies. That is nifty. And then we need a Heartforge to put on our new toy. So, we have boots waiting for us to be upgraded. Same thing with pants. Belt. We're wearing gloves. We've got the bracers ready to go. And let's go ahead and put on these things. Oh, that's cool. You can go full Davy Jones here. I like it, actually. I ain't wearing my eye patch, but still. That's actually one of the coolest looking pirate hats I've seen. Well, let's do some maintenance here. What have we got? Deadshot. I kind of want to just make this as Brigand's Blitz. Tell me this has got Brigand's Blitz. Oh. Loyal to the end. Your mastery is increased by 141 plus an additional 35 for each ally also affected by Loyal to the end. When you die, your allies gain... I wouldn't say I'm particularly loyal, but that interests me quite a bit. Blood Siphon. Ooh, Gut Ripper. Do we have Gut Ripper on anything else? No? Let's continue being nasty in that regard. Vampiric Speed. When an enemy you harm dies. Let's go ahead and heal some. Excellent. And we go ahead and disassemble those for some good stuff. Snake Eyes. Whenever... Do I have Snake Eyes on anything still? I don't think so. Since we still use Slice and Dice, that is definitely in our wheelhouse. Crash a Wave. Brigand's Blitz. Definitely need that. Nature damage. Damaging abilities have a chance to implant Azerite Globule on enemies. Let's do Overwhelming Power. And I missed my shield, so we'll go with that.
Outstanding. And I'll probably upgrade the rest of this stuff off camera, since it's just at 385. And that gives us... how many? Still have 95 pearls. So... excellent. Now that over there is for Mechagon, which we'll be doing at another day. We need to go to the Heart of Azeroth to get that. I just need to... I'm keeping this all in my head. Hey, how you doing, Neri?
Good to see you, kid.
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
You want some insight into the Naga? I can tell you what I know, but the Kelpfin who are still being held captive can give you a first-hand account.
Deteriorating knowledge, the price is death. Also, there's a Murloc north of here that has a mission for us that I've kind of avoided, because I don't know what it entails. Let's, check out these quests.
The Kelpfin are no strangers to Ashara's cruelty. She commands creatures of darkness that entrap my kind and warp their minds. They eat away at their memories until nothing's left but an empty husk. If you can get them soon, perhaps they'll still be in a state worth saving.
Rescue Fen, Kono, and Esma from the clutches of mind-leeching zoatroids.
We've long believed that the ocean's big enough for all that wish to call it home. Unfortunately, the Naga don't see it that way. They kill and capture our kind without remorse, and it's about time they paid the price.
Kill 10 Naga within Zanjir Wash and the Deepsea Slave Pens.
Glad to have you around.
Okay, Finn, you heard the lady. Let us go ahead and dispatch some justice upon the snake people. The fishy snakes. And that is all up there. So we're going to avoid Mesamir. And we'll ride north and see what exactly the deal is with this Murloc. It seemed to be in a bit of distress. And I've got a soft spot for Murlocs. Also, Murloc vendors, apparently. Oh no, when I have those bracers on. Never mind. I haven't seen any Murloc vendors. Maybe that's the point. Lots of crabs. I can't wait to get flying through this area. Just like this is some of the nonsense that we're having to go through is okay, where... oh, there it is. Myrrel. The Murloc seems to be in a rough shape. Perhaps it'd be safer with your allies in New Home. Hey, you doing okay there, little guy? Looks like an ogre fish. I think that's the name of it. That's cool. Murloc definitely has an upgrade. This actually might be the vendor that they were talking about. That would be fortuitous happenstance. I also went ahead and got some flight points unlocked, so we can actually head over here to Ashen Strand and be right there. Nothing wrong with doing a little bit of recon. That's just good business sense. Also love the, like, fish hyenas that they're rocking out for their mounts. It's a good look. So I hope that we get the sea goblins as an allied race. That'd actually be pretty sweet. Okay, so what are we doing with you? Oh, and there you go. Merle seems at home in his new spot, and his family has also taken up refuge here. It's unlikely you'll be able to remove this new Murloc infestation. The Murloc seems hungry. Next to it is a series of crude drawings, which seems like a shopping list. Perhaps you can help the creature. Bring Merle a sweet sea vegetable, an unidentified mass, a flatulent fish, and a slimy Naga eyeball. Lovely. Grimy mana pearl bracelet. Yeah, well, fortunately they all seem to be here. Hey, you. You really don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. Sweet sea vegetable. Alright, that sounds fine. Slimy Naga eyeball. So, okay, these must are the vendors. Smelly pile of gloop. Disintegrating sand sculpture. Particularly dense rock. I wonder what all that is for. And a flatulent fish. Extra slimy snail. Sea giant foot dust. Curious Murloc horn. Locate Murloc traders and obtain the items that Merle requires, which I have done. Merle eats the slimy Naga eyeball, squeezes the flatulent fish, rubs the identified mass on its feet, and then throws the sweet sea vegetable. It looks satisfied. Well, I'm glad I could go ahead and help you out here. Faintly humming sea stones. Ghost food, particularly dense rock. Sea giant foot dust. Clean Murloc sock. Oh, I think we're gonna have to go like from one vendor to the other. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's see what is in the pearl. Ooh, 3 prismatics. I'll take it. In the meantime, let me give you guys kind of an aerial view
To see you.
of what we need to do here. I love the manta rays. I think the creature and character design here in this zone is absolutely top notch. But as you can see, coral as far as the eye can see. Coral! Actually, I may go ahead and get the full... What does this look like with all the bits and pieces? That cape kind of clashes, but the capes normally do clash. All I need is a tentacled beard and the Flying Dutchman, and I'll be all set. And we've arrived, right in the middle of all the nonsense. Hey, you leave that giant alone. Oh, you had a friend. I did not see the friend. Now, this armor that we just upgraded with all the kind of Azerite stuff was the same level as what I had. I wonder if we can upgrade that armor as well. That would definitely be awesome if that were the case. And that's 3. Now, our companions here are relatively fragile. That looks like an instance entrance. I don't think it is, though. But they do help out a lot, especially with a lot of the rare spawns, because there are dailies where, hey, go take out a rare spawn. And you have to track the thing down. Ugh. Well, it's not a xenomorph, but...
My head doesn't feel right. I need some air.
You'll be fine, Finn.
Why do you need air when this place was underwater to begin with? That don't make no sense. Mine. I have not found a use for this ore yet, but I'm sure I will when my engineering gets up high enough. I think there was a seam. You can see them. They're floating up above. Zap. And you got no pockets to pick. Well, I guess it makes sense, them being slaves.
What happened? How did I get
Probably best not to think about it.
Yeah, I agree with Vin there. And uno mas. And then we can just commence with killing all the Naga. You have no target. Oh, I still have the knockback equipped to my belt. Yeah, it's okay. No worries. That could be worse. What else is... Oh, and Ankoan. Gotcha. When someone in the comments said that they were Ankoan, I kept on thinking in my head, Arkoan. Like
I can feel my legs again.
the bird people.
Good. Now use them to get out of here.
Get moving. Come here, big guy. Deep slice. Some of these guys do hit for quite a bit of damage. Brinestone pickaxe. Allows the mining of brinestone within Nazjatar. Oh, okay. Can we just... Wonder if we can put that in our engineering toolbox. I doubt it. Now, I've also been seeing these things all over the place. And during certain fights, it'll drop artillery barrages. I think it may be some of the larger ones, but still. And 3 more to go. Tell you what, let's go ahead and be... Oh, just Naga forces in general. Okay, I thought we were just dealing with all the Nagas. Yeah, you come over here, we got one more head tentacle. Right out of Half-Life. They'll also... The companions will also do a little bit of tanking. Not for long, but they will. But I figure it might be best, since we're here in this area, that Swindlegear actually dress according to the terrain. Because if he's covered in mollusks and algae and stuff like that, he may be easier to be stealthy. And the price is death, that's, I guess, around here. The big problem, it is super, super easy to get lost here. In some of these caverns, at least. I think we're in good shape now, though. Ah! When you see the white sand, that means you're out of danger. Deep Sea Refuge.
I'm glad you found us. I didn't have a chance to thank you for saving our hides back there.
Well, you are quite welcome.
Oh, hey there.
I thought I'd die in that cave. Sometimes I wish that. Thank you for getting me out of there, Swindlegear.
The ocean is our home, too.
Hello, friend.
If they're dead, they can't hurt me anymore. If I keep telling myself that, soon enough I'll believe it. Right?
Be careful out there.
Speak softly, please.
It feels good to be me again. I have you to thank for that. My head still hurts from the zoatroids' influence, but I think the others are worse off. Put some of this salve on their wounds, and I'll do my best to tell you what I know about the Naga.
Tend to the Kelphin's wounds and hear what Fen has to say about the Naga. Oh, crap. And then we get stuff that we already bought. Wait a minute, can we... I don't think we can. Nope, because we got them out of the packaging. That's okay. Maybe they'll have different buffs and... we can just go from there.
We won't be. Azara has minions across all of Nazjatar.
Yeah,
The
I noticed.
summoners can force the tides to do their evil bidding. Some of the Naga have learned to harness the void. They call themselves the Shirikas.
Gesundheit.
But the Zanjir are the ones who should worry you the most. They're hiding something powerful within their military strongholds.
Got anything else for me? Okay, military stronghold. Infiltrate, grab what they got, and get out. Seems easy enough.
Do I know you?
Whatever is hidden within the stronghold needs to be destroyed.
And what do we have for the buffs? Out of a belt, increased damage to aberrations, the wrists, chance to deal physical damage to all nearby enemies. I love that. And the cloak. Let's go ahead and have something a little bit more combat-based, maybe.
Entering the stronghold alone would be a death wish. The Zangia slaughter outsiders on sight. The only way to get in without being killed is to appear to be under the effects of a zoatroid. Even then, the mind shackled are put to work. You must obey all commands, or they will know your mind is still your own. Once the Zangia believe you are mind shackled, it should be easier to navigate their domain and uncover their secret.
Scout Zangier Terrace while pretending to be mind shackled. You have got to be kidding me.
I'll get a message to our allies. They should know the risk you're about to take.
Yeah, I would say so. And that's the exact same cloak. Okay. And we can still break it down for some good mats. Well, I'm already covered in sea stuff, so.
Hey! How do I look?
Sorry, that struck me funny. Hey, do we have one for my first mate here? Smee, would you like a head tentacle? We can make that happen. That would be amazing. Like a little face hugger for the doggy. Actually, it's funny because I've been on an Alien kick lately. I've considered playing Alien Isolation.
You! Why aren't you working? Get over here!
I hear and obey. Emotep. Emotep.
This better be important.
What are you to us if you're not working? There's always work to be done, drudge.
Sating snapdragons and working with purpose.
It's time for the snapdragons to feed, but it's a job best left to someone a little bit more expendable. The beast will eat anything, including your arm if you don't move it away quickly enough. Luckily for you, they've developed a taste for Chitterspine Row.
Collect Shitter Spy Row and feed it to savage snapdragons. Working with purpose.
It seems the Shirakis are never satisfied with the number of pearls we source for them. They're always demanding more. Before you came along, it was my job to crawl around the cavern, cracking open clams. So you see, you have some purpose, other than being a mindless sack of flesh.
Collect 6 iridescent pearls from chittershell clams.
Get out of my sight, drudge!
Well, hopefully... Hey! What? Hi, how you doing? I didn't... Oh! I think the beasts can drop the illusion for us. Gotcha. Ow. That ain't nice. Oh no, savage snapdragons. And we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Poisonous spiral leaf. You know what? I think it's best if we just go ahead and stay frosty here. Stay phalangied. Iridescent Gate of the Queen, huh? Well, we got iridescent pearls there. I'll tell you what, guys. This seems like a good place to go ahead and end the episode. And like a perfect visual to end the episode as well. So we are infiltrating a Naga stronghold. We're going to go ahead and grab some items. And we already got ourselves some new threads, so good times. And see, there they go. We already got people who were flying around. But if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time.
Later.
Later days, everyone.